might just be the best song in the game. Undisputed. Diamond District, man. Hello, everyone. Best track in franchise. Now that's a claim and a half. I respect it. Place for ammo bags. Hack 10 different cameras. Why you give me impossible challenges, guys? Oh. Drink water? Yes, boss. Hello, Robbie G and Deathwish on YouTube. It's a late night multi-stream. This shirt I'm wearing gives me bad posture. Hang on, I'm gonna switch out chairs. Ooh. Special ability. This one's creaking. Oh. This one's substantially lower down though. Oh. Now this is not set for my height. Oh, I've got regrets because... Daily challenges are balked, man. They only half work. My girlfriend put this chair together and I don't actually know how it works. Okay. I trust my old chair, but it's old and creaks. Just not ideal for stream, is it? Oh well. Let's oh god, quick. What's gonna put it's more Payday music before I get demonetized for life. Anyway, no, the real best track. This one. I've had a little Sapporo Black. I don't really drink at the moment. I'm dieting big time. But, you know, this is a treat. How many bloody calories are it was lovely, and now I just want to play Payday. It's crazy. Alcohol has that effect on a man. Look at how tryhard my appearance is. I hate it. Who dresses to impress? Real best track is Let's Go Shopping from Payday 2. Sure how I feel about that statement. I'm just gonna be queuing some lobbies, testing out the builds, taking it very seriously. I mean, like, kind of we are. These are some pretty sweaty builds. This one in particular, I would say, is about as sweaty as it comes. So this one isn't running Assassin. Instead, it's doubling down on adaptive armor. This one is running Assassin, and it's more about picking up kills. They're pretty good builds. We need to see which one's better and make a video eventually, I guess. I am going to queue. I'm gonna queue in no rest. You can't stop me. I just fancy it today. Yes, I queued public matches the other day. Wait, friends only. Yes, it was a strange experience. And a dude just locked himself in the bathroom and told me he was emulating my bathroom strats. Currently trying to make a pseudo stealth build work. Like crossing over some assassin skills. Maybe some marking skills, I guess. You can do that. The thing is, because I talked about this in like my initial impressions, I thought the game would be more like that, but you have to work so hard to make those sorts of builds work. It's just never worth it. Play my grinder perk prototype only on cook-off. Yeah, it is pretty good on cook-off is Assassin. I think it's a fun skill. I'm never gonna kill 10. Don't make me ruin my optimized builds by bringing throwing knives along. God, I could, to be fair. I could and I will. Ammo bags, though. Ooh. I'd rather do that on a stealth heist. Heist version of Japan's A Land of Warriors / Ravers. Yeah, Japan is a Land of Warriors has just one of my absolute favorite, like, guitar bits in it. And I used to use that shit all the time if there was ever, like, a vaguely emotional moment in the story of Payday. I was like, oh, I know, call in that bit. Hello, Jack Campbell. Beta build test? What does my... and we all remember the beta build. What's my title? Best build testing, right? Easily misread. Is anyone going to join me? Don't make me play with the AI. Brooklyn Bank track is peak. Interesting. My take with pseudo stealth is you can actually get away with a great deal in stealth with only a couple of stealth skills. So I just put together a normal build and then drop some stealth skills in. Smoke build is easily the best build? Sort of. Sort of. I think it's... I think builds that involve smoke, pretty damn good. I actually think if you want to be ultra optimum though, you don't need to. Not now we have things like the laser, and you can also just one-tap everyone with the Adelaide. Have I seen the growing Panic Room 3 epidemic in the Payday Discord server? No, I was not aware that was happening. I thought it was just my my Twitch chat. I get the desire for Panic Room. I actually think it is one of the heists that would fit the game better. You've been dragged for every heist in stealth and you're itching to go loud. Understandable. Understandable. I do actually think there's some value in getting to know the maps first by playing a bunch of stealth. I'm a Panic Room fan. Well, look, man, I'd take any heist right now, but I think Panic Room wouldn't be a bad choice. I think basically any of the core classics would be alright. I was asked on the podcast the other day, and I said, give these guys Shadow Raid, man. I don't like it, but they all do. Why am I stealthing?
Watch out for the guard.
No one does this.
I got a key card here.
Oh, I missed the correct key card.
Over there.
You'll need a red key card to open the power room door. I'm sure there's one around somewhere.
How do you avoid?
Camera.
Yes, you can. The guy doesn't pay that much attention, does he?
I love this part. Don't fight.
Once you find out the best build, you plan to release a video on it? Yeah. I'd like to. That's kind of what I'm recording for. I shouldn't be recording this because this is not the best build. I've randomly put throwing knives in.
Mess around. Gets the old plumbing going if you catch my drift. I'll be
I actually make a Ziv commando build that kills the Dozer without a full man. Yeah, the Ziv isn't complete ass anymore. Why are we stealthing?
We got a guard over.
You're scaring me, Dylan.
Watch out for the guard.
This is going remarkably well.
Guard.
ICTV Anarchist in Payday 3. You wish. You wish we had something that powerful. Nah, Dylan, let's do it. We're full send.
Got a guard over there.
Full send on stealth. Mr. Vlogs, thank you so much for the sub. Hang on, since I'm stealthy, I can see. Thank you for the prime sub. Alright, I'll shoot him in the head. Thanks. Thanks for informing me, Dylan.
Down you go, motherfucker.
I think this is kind of fun. I actually just think it was a really well buffed weapon. Like it was buffed to the point of balance. Remember when they said they'd do that for the Northwest? Oops. I ate it. Yeah, it's a 50% more money event. All the reasons in the world to play, no? Dude, there's being like into your job, and there's being into your job. I mean, I'm a corporate slave, but
On the ground, asshole.
not to this extent. Holy, the shit west, yeah, that's the one.
Opens the door.
Blue? No, sir.
To get into the vault, we need to grab
What?
one of the executives.
These guys are so silly.
Just look for the fancy-looking employees.
High grade metal build when? Oh, you know, at least then I'd. If I was actually running ammo, I'd actually complete my daily jam.
Time to switch plans.
Where are you going? Wait.
You'll need to burn your way
Oh,
into the vault with thermite. I'm sending
dude, she's
someone
off.
to drop for you.
This game. Nah, leave me alone. I'm following the great migration of this lady. Is she gonna go through the... Well, it takes her a little while to like push through, but she goes alright. Hang on, hang on. I gotta follow her. She's walking out. She's gotta come out the other... She's got time. Sorry, please. I'm coming out. Please don't shoot at me. Wait, where's she gone? Where's she gone? Has anyone seen the video of the raccoon who's about to get shot and he just like full on fakes his death? That's what it feels like she just did. She's gone. Forever. Interesting. Civilian escaped and called the police. That would be a rage quit moment. That's good stuff, Payday. That's good. That's a good start, you know? I hate it when the game works properly. Nothing makes me angrier. Also, can we stop trading my close friends? You haven't testing his hybrid stealth build, surely. She'll return in your time of need. Dude, imagine I had Stockholm Syndrome and she just like... She came back at that moment. I don't know why that's happened. Absolutely no idea. I don't report these bugs. I leave that to Cloud Dasher. Hey! Hey, dickhead. How do people feel about the fact that Houston is not rude to Hoxton during the assaults? I think that's actually pretty clever. He takes his job seriously. What type of build is being tested? Only the most boring, try-hard shit you've ever seen. Sorry, don't expect anything invented. This is a very standard assault rifle setup with the best assault rifle in the game and the best pistol in the game. What more does one need in life? You want more character interaction? Yeah, right now, all the character interaction in this game is on you. I'm in the wrong. I'm the wrong version of my secondary. Oops. You kind of need edge though. That's the best build, Grindstone. Dude, they keep changing things. Your boy actually has content to make. It's incredible. Sir, don't shoot me. He has shot me. Did anyone see that post on Reddit, by the way, about all the new Houston lines? That's pretty neat. Yeah. Big respect for potentially having some interesting character voice lines in the future. What's the assault rifle? This is the Adelig, the G3. It's very good. Might be too good. When I say might, it's too good. I've never been more wrong in my bloody life. I call this weapon average. Oh shit, I thought I had a good weapon. No, I need to get 15 throwing knife kills. G3 probably needs a nerf. Yeah, it's just a better weapon of the weapon that released with the game as the best weapon in the game. This is where we're up to. Also, bloody hell. I love the trip lasers, but they're so OP compared to other type of deployable, right? It can't just be me seeing that. Why the throwing knives not one-shot shields? I think it would actually give them like a little niche if they could do that. With difficulty, it's always overkill. It's always overkill. If I'm playing online, I want as many spawns as possible because otherwise you're just fighting for kills. So I think the min-max thing to do with your builds right now is to... sorry, I'm hitting my microphone. Is to run 2 points of Manipulator. Because that will give you 3 FAKs and 3 armor repair kits. Now, if the rest of your team is running it, you really don't need to stress it. But yeah, it's 2 points, and it just makes your trade so much better. You don't use the trip mine, what's good about it? Well, first of all, it basically enables the assassin line to be top tier. Really good form of sustain if you struggle with that on your build. Secondly, it literally shows you where all the cops on the map are. So, like, there's 2 placements here on just no rest, for example. Until you get outside, every spawn is basically covered by this. There's the spawn upstairs, but I'm holding mine. Like, I could drop mine somewhere and then we'd have even better visibility. Hang on. Like, if I drop it right on here, it should cover them as they drop down into the hole, and then we'll have even better visibility. It's crazy. Really strong. Bouncing off throwing knives is goofy. I think the problem with that is half the time you miss, and then you lose your throwing knife for good, because it just bounced into the next zip code. Deagle's a better weapon than most primaries? Correct. Yes. It's very strong. I like it. Don't let them nerf it. I do still think there's value in running other secondaries from time to time that do something completely different. But for the most part, just chuck the Deagle on. There has been some pretty serious power creep in the DLCs, but for once in my life, I'm not mad about it because I think we needed... we just needed more interesting weapons. I basically just run DLC weapons because they're more interesting. It's not because they're OP, although they are OP. But you don't even need the... That's what's insane about it. You don't actually need Edge. What primary? This is the G3 or the Adelaide. Beep boop, beep boop. So you can just see them all coming in. It's way too good. If I had Assassin here, I would have just healed for a ton of health. Madness. Why do I have Thermite? Oops. Oh, I managed to kill a civilian and all that. Yeah, the jackknife's great. I really like the jackknife. I think it's a really fun weapon too. That's always a bonus. I never really use throwing knives. They're not that bad, to be fair to them. Ow. I just get sniped. Dallas. It's got a grenade. Oh, Adelaide. Oh, shit! Didn't see it coming. Bloody bulldozer. You're still using the R880. That's insane. I used that the other day just for the video I was making. Holy shit, I hate it. It's so rough against heavy swats, man. Hey Nolly, what build is this? This is amongst the most like standardized builds. I'll show it really quickly after. I didn't bother with commands today. I just... Honestly, guys, I just kind of fancied streaming out of the blue and didn't overly think about it. That Cloaker has been running around in circles for ages. Bloody hell, the deal, dude. I didn't see if we actually, That's a lot of damage! Just failed Fear and Greed because we'll jump down the elevator without the zip line. That's what I like to see. In testing, that kind of shit happens to me all the time, by the way. I don't take it super serious in testing, but yeah. I had a few little accidents. I'll be the first to admit it. I need throwing knife kills. Hang on. Be right back. Damn it! I really wish they did more with throwing knife builds. I think there's so much you could do with them. They're just a little tricky to let pick up, aren't they? I'm coming. Don't worry about it. Okay, you don't need me. Wait, more Twitch drops, please. They come pretty frequently, to be fair. You know, I only picked up mine the other day watching Mario. I did very poorly. Did we not bother opening the deposits? Let's not be cowards. Let's secure all loot. Come on. No cowardice. No cowardice here. Respect, guys. Respect. Hi, Seffi. How's it going? Nah, guys, just do the commander strat. Wait, I realized I had a bag on my back, so I could have been carrying the last remaining one regardless. It's alright, guys. I'll protect you. Oh! Tricky game! To be fair, this can be a nightmare. I did this solo the other day, and there's just so many cops now on Overkill. I hear a Cloaker, but I have no idea where. You found it? Did we only need one more? Boys, I'm not going to be happy until I see every deposit open. Hates throwing those. Actually just implodes at the sight of them. Jesus. Why do they run the wrong way when they walk through that door, by the way? They go further away from you instead of closer. Oh, I really wish they had a little functionality on the hood where you could see how many, how you were doing with an objective, like a daily challenge. That's a pretty solid trade, man. Trip laser or motion sensor? I'm a trip laser Terry. I actually think it's just blown all the other special deployables out the window. We good to go? I have no idea, so... You should try a hipfire build that uses the Deagle as the main weapon. I actually tried the Deagle hipfire. I much prefer it ADS. Won't lie. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Nice way to reset my stuff. Minigun? Hmm. There's no one to shoot, they've all got lost. Have I thought about what armor I'm going to run in December? To be honest, the way it currently stands, I'm going to run a lot of shield. I like the idea of them trying to make mixed the optimal strategy, personally. I love the idea of a mixed shield and classic. I think that would be cool. I don't actually know if it's going to be viable. My main problem is, right now, when I theorycraft it, I think if you were going to run adaptive, which is my current favourite playstyle, I think it's fun. If you were going to run that, I think you'd have to just run adaptive to make it viable. So, Yeah, that's the primary issue. In my eyes. I didn't get enough throwing knife kills. Jesus. Anyway, this is the other build, which is more smoke grenade focused as well. It's a little bit leaner in places, but not particularly. And you're still going to be heavily reliant on clean slate stuff. It's just this is a standard lining build, so it's more assassin focused. Let's mix it up. I'm feeling a fear and greed. It's actually insane how hard this heist is solo Overkill compared to when you play multiplayer Overkill. Yeah, we definitely need more skill lines, or we... Have I just started the heist immediately? Am I in solo mode? Oops! Sorry, everyone. My bad. Told you I had a whole beer, and I'm all over the place. Do you think they should nerf transporter skills? No, I think they should make it so base transporter is always an option. It's hot take for you. Since I cocked up, let's talk about transporter real quick. These are 4 skill points I have in basically every build because I run deep pockets all the time and I run stockpile all the time because I just think it's good to have more equipment. It's always helpful, right? And then these 3 skill points, like if you're going to be super lean, you could drop this, but these 3 are like a necessity. Get rushed when you carry a bag, move faster with bags, like without a movement penalty, and carry multiple bags, meaning you can carry multiple bags with no movement penalty. Instead, it should work a little more like it does in Crime Boss, if we're being honest, where you can pick up multiple bags, but they will weigh you down, and so it's an offset, right? There's a trade-off. Instead, it's just pick up these skills and avoid any sort of issues. So I think Transporter actually sucks. I think it should be removed. They could still keep something like Deep Pockets, not a problem. Something like Catapult, also fine. Brutal Carry is just kind of ass. I don't think anyone runs it, so I don't think anyone would be sad if that disappeared. Get rid of these 3 skills, 4 skills, because like, what the hell is Brutal Carry? Keep and move Deep Pockets, keep and move Catapult. Remove Transporter altogether, make it standard. But make it so you don't get buffs for carrying bags, because you shouldn't be stronger when carrying bags. It's just boring, right? It's just not very interesting. Anyway, let's try and play with real people. Sorry about that. IMO, the best nerf to Beast of Burden would make it 33% negation for each stack of Edge Grit or Rush you have. Yeah, I think that would make sense. I think that would be a fair nerf if you wanted to keep it as skills, but I just think get rid of the skill. I mean, I want the whole skill system to change anyway. But I think if you were going to keep it as a skill, that would be a solid way. Even if the skill system doesn't change, though, I think they could easily get rid of Transport and make it standard, but make it so bags have actual weight again. And I don't actually think anyone would complain, because they'd be like, holy shit, I just have 3 more skill points to use in every single build now. Yes, carrying bags is now more of a problem, but it's meant to be more of a problem. It's meant to be something you have to think about. It's a pretty key mechanic in this video game, and right now it's trivialized. What can you recommend aside from this stream? If I want to find new builds. Well, I have a few videos on my channel. There aren't that many people producing build guides at the moment. There are a few if you search. I know Lucky's made a few in the past. I made a more interesting set recently because people were fed up of the meta guides. My most recent meta build is gone. Like the essays, still really good, but doesn't work that way anymore. So I wouldn't follow that one. But yeah, there aren't that many fantastic places for it yet. I think people just aren't enthused by the skill system, and everyone's build looks a little bit homogenous. Once there's more of that, you'll find more builds, in my opinion. Grabbing 2 bags should be base kit, and powerless should do whatever 2 bag penalty you have. And maybe, but that just makes it stronger. I don't want to make Transporter stronger when it's already the strongest. Oh, I know the problem. I've got the builds backwards. I put the Deagle on the build that doesn't... Yeah, okay, oops. Originally both builds ran Assassin, but at some point I changed it up. We got shuttered doors, so I'm really not that arsed about that. A lot of videos are not up to date. Yeah, that's understandable. My first build guide is up to date. Sorry, my most recent build video is up to date. The previous one, those builds also were, but they're not up to date. I think they're 21. They're 21-point builds. How do you feel about the possibility of Joy being an ADHD representation? I don't have any strong feelings that way, I must admit. As someone who's, you know, ruined my own attention span by watching too many YouTube shorts, I get it, but I'm not, like, clinically diagnosed. But Joy definitely seems that way inclined. I don't know, man. I once said that Houston might be autistic, so I'm all over the place, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Plush on a rush. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy the stream. I'm glad you normally enjoy the videos. Yeah, okay, I'm not really going to be able to use my Deagle on this build because it's assassin based and I ruined it. Whoops. She's already the most underrepresented oppressed group. Gamer? Yeah, agreed. Doesn't need any more defects. Have you guys seen this table, by the way? That's a lot of snus. And cigarettes. Jesus, he's doubling down. This guy's struggling at work. Ooh. Good job I got hostage rescue immediately. That was good. I got a long way to go, Jesus. Coming, my friend. I stopped coming, my friend. I'm gonna have to make a hard decision here. Sorry, my friend. Ooh, get destroyed, lads. Gotta love and respect how hard he goes on the bloody sacks. Just a little lag. This is my hip by Deagle setup actually. Lads, everyone keeps falling over. I thought my game was broken, but actually I just came out of the blue zone. You know how it is. What a game. Guess I'm gonna have to drop some. That's it. Why is that Cloaker just not bothering? Big respect, my brother. Yeah, it's horrible. I thought someone was something had broken, but no, that's just a blue filter disappearing off the map. God, I love this weapon. Who made this possible? Who allowed this? Also, who allowed there to be this many bloody spawns? Payday players when asked to reload? Sir, I don't understand. Oh, God. Sad Fat Hamster, thank you for the bit. What a lovely name. Oh, we're hotboxing, baby. What just happened to me? Who the hell melee'd me through a wall? As you can see, this is a slightly more input-heavy build. But we manage. My gun is pretty, thank you. I basically never make an effort, so this is like me putting makeup on. Most effort I've ever made in the gun in the video game. We made it back, lads. That is worth 100k, by the way, the Mark trophy. Should always pick it up if you get the chance. Let's see how positive we go on the heels here. Basically, the key in these situations is just try not to get shot by shotguns. And that's normally the idea, but... How did he manage that from behind? I wish I had a functional deagle. Like, it's totally functional, but without a suppressor, it's not going to give me any healing. I'd buy any sort of legacy pack at this point. Desperate for that Payday 2 nostalgia. To be fair, it's crazy to think that game hasn't had a nice update in over a year. All the updates to it just make it worse these days. Another maid stream when? Dude, it sat in my, like, because I didn't know what to do with it. So, it's just sat in my closet, looking at me like the bloody Green Goblin mask. Every time I, like, go grab my, like, suit for work, I see my maid outfit, and there's this little part of me that's like, oh, maybe I'll just go as a maid today. Yes, reloading is purely a mechanic for giving you more buffs. Anyone who says otherwise is insane. However, I actually don't have it on this build. Have I ever played One-Armed Robber? Yeah, I sort of. I've lived it, you know? No, not like I've robbed the store with one arm. I've watched little guy G play it. I am familiar. Hello, WVCP21. Don't tell everyone else, but hello to my favourite Twitch viewer. I bet you say that to everyone. Hey, Foggy. How's it going? Favorite cook-off saver? That is correct, actually, yeah. You were the hero. Ow. Those boys shoved the shotguns in my face. Oop. These boys are getting big time booped. I'm gonna go get the Techie. I do like that you kind of have to learn their spawns. It is very useful to know them. What are we working with, guys? Ugh, I can't handle the bloody recoil. I have embarrassed myself. Looking back, it really feels like a year. Not to me, man. It feels like Payday 3 came out a month ago. Which one? Export. Yeah, clean slate's pretty ridiculous. Like I said in my most recent video, the game really it added these things, and people like kind of missed it. So like, brief breakage. You know you lose money when they do that shit. Like, it limits your max earnings. Bloody sucks. I only learned that more recently. So I pay no attention. Looking past the lighting issues, you're in love with this game's art direction? Yeah, I certainly have grown to like it a lot more than I did in that initial reveal trailer. But bloody hell, I wish everyone wasn't so blue on this heist. It's the obsession these guys have had with the color balloon?
Chains has gone down.
A fucking bulldozer! Kill the bulldozer!
But the one huge advantage I'd say this weapon has over the G3, because they're both pretty OP, and I think you would, I would argue at least that the G3 is on average marginally stronger.
They got a sniper! I took out the sniper!
But I would say the big advantage the shotgun has is that you can just face tank Dozers if they look at you.
Well done. Let's find the next
Face tank them, grab their armor, call it a day. You're basically just going to trade. You're going to go completely neutral against Dozers, which is huge. Very few weapons can do that. Fell asleep in your hand and now you can't feel your hand. Hey, you've had a big day. You're doing well, Sea Dog. What are we dealing with here? KT? I am just... there is zero aim going on right now. Absolute hater of aim. Trying to leave the bloody map apparently. Save me, friends, save me! Oh, we're big time hotboxing. Oh, actually, it's hit by a deagle. I might have left. This thing's kind of rocking. That was saucy. The recent cosmetics been right up your alley. Yeah, I also feel as if free cosmetics have been really high quality, you know? The Mask of the Week stuff's been pretty good. I'm wearing this Edgelord mask today.
Nicely done, people.
What do you think?
Now take 'em
The
up
Pursuivant
and be
or
ready.
the RG5? For me, it's got to be the Pursuivant. This is just the most fun weapon in the game.
Gun for pickup.
You know, the Taz is really good as well. Like, I slept on the Taz a little in my video because I didn't realize how much better it was as an ADS style weapon. We traded these lads out. They're all trading. Why not? I often actually like to leave one, so probably should have done that.
Police assault incoming. 30 seconds.
Taz feels so slow. Yeah, that is the problem with Overkill enemy spawns, right? They're just so intense that certain weapons have fallen off a lot. Like, I feel like the R900, the sniper, even with all the buffs it got, like, it does feel alright at times, but it really struggles on Overkill now. I also think the other auto shot is really good. FAS, is it?
The code's up.
Oop.
Enter it back and transfer.
There you go,
control.
lads. My game is lagging, so give me a minute.
Shield pushing up on us! I strapped the shield!
Breaker's down. Get to the next one.
You think the jackknife feels like a Payday 2 pistol? I know what you mean, you know. You see me? Now you're act. Now you immediately shot me in the head. That and the adrenaline. My armor does get absolutely shredded. L. Be right back, boys. I'm basically just trying to showcase how silly strong this build is. There's a Cloaker near me, by the way. Is the jackknife stats actually legit, though? Like, I don't think they are.
Kill the fucking sniper!
Alright, they will not contest me, hang on. I'm gonna go become
Squad on site. Watch out.
unbreakable. Is that a Jason Statham movie?
Shield is dead!
Ah, I am heavy weapons. Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Why does smoke do this? Good try, lads. Good try. I just need one bullet to hit, lads. There we go. Just had to shoot for a while. I honestly think I might be getting more kills with my shotgun. There is no reason to try and be accurate with this thing either, by the way. I might as well just keep it firing and keep it so it works close. 7.5 TC. On my way back.
Input the code and transfer control.
I hear a dozer. And I love dozers.
Just say the word.
Fuck yeah, one dozer left.
Was it 7552 or 7522? Remember? Nah, it was.
That's the wrong code.
This fucking drill.
Wait a few seconds to give it time to reset.
Love this game.
The exchange is using
Shit,
the
I could
circuit
die
breaker
here.
to hold
That's
up the
not.
market. Find the breakers marked on the screen. Get their override codes, then enter them back at transfer
It's all
control.
falling apart, lads.
Money must flow.
Oh god! Right, I can smoke myself. Lads, I believe in you. I'm sure you have the damage. Oh my god, it's Sad Fat Hamster! Thank you for the tier 1. You're my hero. I'm tapped out. Oops. Guzzling, guzzling. Excellent work, lads. I'd expect nothing less.
Took down the zapper.
No one put it in. I'm gonna try 7522. Should have gone with my gut, guys.
Some good damage. Shut down
How can I flip that guy off? Come on, he asked for it.
money.
Watch the shield.
Concord's officially fucked. Let's make sure he stays that way.
Wasted this.
Cannot wait to find out what they did to Concord, eh? Sure, it'll be really interesting.
Shut down the exchange.
Shit.
Big ass dozer.
I don't have any armor. It's not fair. Mate, look at me. Thank you.
Pistol bulldozer.
An asshole. Call me the jackknife the way I'm jacking off. Spring, come on. TMI. I mean, we talk about edging all the time here. We're one big happy family. Please let me ban him. I can, just so you get that feeling. I imagine it would be pretty satisfying. You just reminded me I could do that if I wanted the power.
Somebody help join.
But isn't there more power in restraint than there is action? Holy shit, everyone's electrocuted. What a bloody mess this is, eh?
Lights out the zapper. Held the fucking shield.
You never let me feel anything.
Held the fuck out of the laser.
Oh, invisible man! I got him. Got him, guys.
More than that to
Don't worry.
take you down. Catch your breath. Stay alert.
I want the techie, I want the techie. Where the hell are you?
Shit. Cloaker. That cloaker
Is the
gone.
techie invisible too? Oh no, that's a drone. They're allowed to do that. Can't even be mad. They're just working as intended. You've not kept up with the story at all. Basically, Concord, the Murky Water CEO wanted us all dead because we ruined Murky Water 5 years ago. Something.
30 seconds.
Now he's ruined because we hit the stock market.
We're back?
A box of chocolate? Nah, it's spring. I'm on a diet, dude. I can't be eating chocolate. Big time bodybuilding. Oh. Thank you. I don't need that. I'll be honest. He says like drinking beer. I am on a serious diet. I've been feeling guilty about. I've been feeling guilty about that beer all afternoon. Did you guys hear him? I know I didn't. I bloody well know I didn't. Difficulty tweak. Full on ambush. Half my team is upstairs now. He's run off and killed someone else. How did you do that? How did you get up there? Oh, my hero! Oh no! He face tanked it! Yeah, close the door, you'll be fine, lads. Honestly, if it weren't for Cloakers, this game would be so piss easy that I can at least appreciate why they exist. But Jesus Christ, lads. Ooh. Your LMG looks like a toy gun, I love it. J-Bang Swag, you're fully forgiven. I rescind that one time I flipped you off. Example of Hardy needing a nerf. I actually think Hardy is fine because there's not much else to counter Dozers right now. Everything else that counters Dozers is on the aggressive side, you know, like the Red Fox or the minigun or the Subant, to be honest. How is he managing this? Cloakers are a problem, dude. Also, final charge stuff. That's nasty. Alright, I'm back in 3 seconds. Can you make it fully human shield focused? I did that once, and then they nerfed the human shield focused skills because they hate me. I think it's because they hate me. Surely I'll hit this shot.
I took out the sniper.
Setting up overkill delivery.
George Bush moment.
Don't back the fuck off anymore. You need to move it.
Bulldozer is fucked.
Oop, I thought I fell through the map briefly. Scary moment for me. Let's just drop. Why is it not letting me drop this? Where is he? Ah! Oh my god. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Game breaking, game breaking. We're back. I don't. Why would it not let me drop it there? What a random location to be out of bounds, dude. Why did I quack at the Cloaker? Hey, it worked. I'll be mad when it works. Snipers are out there. Goddamn menace on this escape. The one that spawns over there is the biggest asshole. Should have quacked on him. Oh, it's broken. I see. This is some of the hardest shit in the game in solo, by the way. This section really is silliness. Pure, unadulterated silliness.
Shield is dead.
The UE5 update should never happen. I think the reason why it was something they were strongly considering is the fact they're making Baxter in UE5, so they're probably reasonably confident it's something that they could pull off. shit, I don't have any.
Got a fucking drone.
Getting trolled by drones always annoys me. Hang on, I bet she's over there. She's not over here. It's like the one spawn point for her I actually know.
Get across to the other room. And for fuck's sake, don't fall.
Dude, I'm getting cloaked! Why have you done this to me? What a way to get your revenge.
Got down.
I kind of respect it. Nah.
Hell, don't bulldoze.
I got you, I got you. Surely I will not fall off at this point.
This attack wave won't stop until
After all of that.
get the fuck out of there.
Hey. That's pretty good. That was actually a difficult run, lads. Do you know, the one thing that's really good about single plate armor is it will fully tank a sniper, like it never breaks through.
Damn, it feels good to be.
Yeah, that's cool. This heist needs to give more IP in my opinion. Hey, and to celebrate, thank you so much for the gift sub, J-Bang Swag, the Lemon Tree. For messing up the code. What about that time you let the Cloaker kick me in the head and flip me off? That one, nah, that one was fine. I appreciate it very much. All was forgiven the second I got my anger out by flipping the bird. Least favorite weapon in this game. There's a lot of weapons, like the most damning thing you can say about them is that like I just don't feel anything towards them. I think the Car 4 feels alright, but it's not the kind of weapon I've used a lot. I think the Rheinfeld is now my least favourite. It's a shame because at launch I loved it, but when Cutting Shot was changed, it shit the bed. I've not used much of the Compact 7, the MP7 since launch really either. Don't know why this like only has 17 level. The SMGs are kind of weird actually. Now I look at. Let's go back to the Adelig, my safe space.
There's an armored trans.
How would people feel about it, by the way, if the game went back to peer-to-peer? We just lost servers altogether?
No doubt, this will be
There's so many pros and cons in that discussion that I don't know which way I necessarily fall on it, but I'll tell you what, the big pro, outside of the obvious one, is the fact we wouldn't have those ridiculous maintenance downtimes.
feather in our hat.
Immediate improvement.
Houston is to stand
I do think you would have some gameplay problems as a result, but would they be any worse than the gameplay problems we've had with servers? I don't think so. I do not think so. It needs a solution for when they turn the servers off. Hatch, ever the optimist, but yeah, you are completely right. Is it Hatchy? Or is it Hatch 1? Don't get my hopes up. It is, that is a correct. So if the game does die, I expect it will go peer-to-peer, because I don't think they'll let it die. I think they would, at the very least, save it like that. It is Hatch, not Hatchy. Why not peer-to-peer? Is there a better option? I suppose the best option would be to have both, but it would be very expensive. You'd have dedicated servers for when playing most of the time, and then if you wanted to play separately with your friends, you could host servers. There's no point, though. I think that you just go to peer-to-peer at that point. Yeah, the desync is a big thing. I think the desync is more impactful than people realise, but we'd see. The game dies, so they immediately improve it. Very Starbreeze action. And then Baxter fails, and they come back to Payday 3 in 3 years' time, and we get a Scarface DLC. That's on my bingo card, dude. Oh, yeah, Star in the Garage. My favourite. When True Offline mode drops, the game will mostly be saved anyways. Yeah, I could see that coming at the same time, though, right? You go peer-to-peer and offline, like, there's just no servers anymore. And you go, you know what, lads, you cheat. Just cheat. You did it in Payday 2 and thousands of people still play that game, so... What collabs do I hope for in the future? Well, I'd say a lot of the licenses they've worked with are probably not on the table since they've just ran out in Payday 2 and they've not been renewed, so I think you can immediately discount characters like Wick and Bodhi and Jimmy, of course, which is a shame but not unsurprising since Hardcore Henry's like a one and done. It's over, even though he is the best Payday heister of all time. And Marion Top Hat didn't know this was a bathroom. What was he on about? So I don't think you can expect them. I think you could expect something completely different. Notice I didn't say jacket there. Yeah, I also think that he will be the next prospect. And I think people will love it.
Well, one of the metal detectors is offline.
And then they'll be told they have to pay for it. And then they'll go, do I love this? Oh, has he? I haven't actually been watching many of the Almir streams recently. Mostly because, like, I'm meant to be, you know, doing my job. But yeah, that's interesting to hear. Can you please stop shooting me? Thank you. Submit the Hitman franchise? It would make a lot of sense. They were memeing on Payday a while back. Back when Opera was doing it. If I could wish for anyone... I don't know. The crossover that never happened that makes me the saddest from Payday 2 is Baby Driver. I really like heist film crossovers. I think they're the best. Like, I love Reservoir Dogs, for example. Something like that. What properties do I love? What am I passionate about? Man with no passions. Because I'm also trying to be vaguely realistic about it. Like, there's only one jacket, you know. Jacket was the perfect crossover. It's almost impossible to get that right twice. Ten of War's crossover? Get Bo back in the game. No, I think, honestly, Mr. Vlogs, the answer to your question is I don't know. I've just realised I don't actually have a personality. Oh, I forgot to switch my weapons again. Oops. Oh yeah, but I need throwing knife kills anyway, so... What heist films have come out recently? That's probably a good question. Now, what's a likely good fit? Rainbow Six was such a good fit. Pleased they did that, and would like to see them do more, and they might do more. Once the relationship's there, basically the same thing happened with Hotline Miami, right? Hard and fast. Yeah, they just need to make the throwing knife, like, picking up process a little smoother for me. And I'd be all in. Throwing knife aficionado. Ocean's 11? Which Oceans is that? Which one's the one with all the women? Which Oceans film is that one? I genuinely haven't seen them in years. That's Sandra Bullock in Payday. I want Kim Basinger from Crime Boss Rocky City. Ocean's 8. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm using a throwing knife. How do people feel about Houston breakout at this point? Nicki Minaj? Now we're talking. Sorry, I'll go fix the thingy. I was doing other objectives. Should do lift so we could have Kevin Hart as a heister. I thought Kevin Hart was in big trouble. I don't keep up with these things, but I thought he was one of the celebrities that was chosen to be cancelled. What do you think of Armor 2.0? I don't think it's too little too late. I actually think it's a fantastic solution. I just think there needs to be like a lot of there needs to be a lot of thought that goes into how it's actually implemented, which we haven't necessarily seen yet.
Excellent. They're backing off. But stay focused. They'll be back before you know it.
It's crazy how Adaptive gets away with
Time to move. Expand on our
being so good with consumables as well. The White Wolf, thank you so much for the super chat. $4.99. Is text to speech gonna work?
I can't get the weapon dropped to you right now.
No. Imagine if for a high season we go, Wolf saying he missed the old days in Dallas when you have inches away, Wolfie, and we go to Rock A City. Dude, I think they low-key hate each other. I don't think it's happening.
Getting Houston out is our top priority.
That's my take on the Rock A City collab potential. I think there's actually like so much animosity under the surface. Constantly shifting meta will keep people play. Yeah, I don't think it matters if it comes out and it's a little imbalanced. But oh yeah, they didn't let me play Houston. They made me be Shades.
The FBI van just rolled in. Shoot out the van's antenna or the cops blast out.
Reyna, we're gonna deal with the FBI assault now. We need you.
We can't make it.
Never touched Rocket City. What are my thoughts? I think it's a pretty fun game. I think it's like, if you like Payday, you're not going to have a terrible time with Rock A unless you're like, oh, this isn't quite like Payday. It's a much improved game. By no means is it a 10 out of 10. I don't think anyone's pretending it is. Right, I'm going to go deal with the FBI's. Be right back. Wait, we can't because Houston's locking us in now.
Someone's face. Right now,
Thanks, Houston.
trigger. Lead the way, but don't let him fall too far behind.
I really think that we should have been able to play as Houston breaking out Houston, and I think they should have like referenced how ludicrous that is. It was a missed opportunity to be pretty funny. Yeah, I'm one of those people who actually enjoys Crime Boss single player too. So yeah, I'm a true Crime Boss enthusiast. I do intend to work on another challenge run that's sufficiently silly, but I just haven't had the time to recently. You had Houston breakout the other day? Yeah, it's only possible in. It's only possible. I'm amazed you didn't take me down then. If you're in the solo offline mode, it's not meant to be possible. It's just a workaround for it. Oh, for God's sake! Thank you, thank you. I take my lumps. I accept it. Where challenge run? Shut up, Seagull. You know I'm busy. You know what I'm doing. How dare you question my impeccable work ethic? Ish. Yeah, Houston did break his like pinky finger and decided, nah, give me a few months. That's obviously an external reason for that, but You do realize I'm currently recording for my build video because I realized I don't think I'm gonna be able to I don't think I'm gonna be able to get my challenge run out in time. Everything is connected. Get scammed, bozo. Not quite as easy to go face tank, I'll be honest.
Assemble the cage.
Ah. Oh, dude, that was a sick shot. Underrated. Oh no! I just got absolutely demolished. That's on me. That's on me. I just got outplayed. Not gonna lie. Actual Cloaker domination there. You have to respect it.
They'll need more than that to take you down. Now take a moment to regroup and be ready when they come back.
I will never, never fix my weapon. That's a lot of bags. Just give us the endless assault. Just makes the heist more fun. Unless they're freaking invisible. You're not ready for that Cloaker technology Cloaker.
Assault team. They'll be there in about 30 seconds. That's fine.
When they started making noises, they were definitely better. But I find that sometimes I still find them really hard to like locate. What's the best gun overall for Loud? Yeah, definitely in terms of versatility, it's what I'm running in the primary slot here, the Adderlig.
Get ready for it.
It's an absolute monster. Anything that can one-shot headshots, pretty saucy though. I show off how good the spaz can be after this as well. I did not hear him at all. Not ideal. Bloody hell. I guess I don't have Hardy on this build. Oops. He's decently low. He's missing his, like, I don't know, 50% of his faceplate at least. It's kind of dominating us though, won't lie. Oh no. Unfortunate timing, Jesus. Oh yeah, we're in final charge territory. Now we're talking. Oh, why have I done that? I don't want that.
Cops won't regroup until you're dead.
Give me the good ones. Thoughts on goofy human shield builds? They used to be so legit, but now they're just a little boring to play. Then again, actually, one thing I've not thought about is the Deagle's so nasty, you can probably pop off with a human shield build.
I'm sending in the big gun for pickup.
Jacket DLC? Oh, so you're ready to pay, I see. I have the Nolly body pillow mod for so long it feels weird seeing the normal play. Okay, good to know. I hear that, like, if you have body pillow mods, that's what's been breaking Fear and Greed. So, yeah, sorry for that. My bad. My body pillow ruined Fear and Greed for you. Oh. He got him. Ladies and gentlemen. We got him. There should probably be a skill for sprinting with a human shield, I agree. Maybe you can like only charge them forwards, but you can sprint with them. That would be a good good compromise. I do kinda... Yeah, I do... While I fight the Dozer, I do often leave like thinking, I wish I could just like 3-shot him like I can with my shotgun. That is the big downside of this Adderley build. I think I've remembered to get my throwing knife kills now. commando probe, man. Carry them like a bag and strap them onto your back. Now that's a Civ build. You get so many bloody miniguns on this side. They need to add. I've been saying the overkill weapon. I want most of the shield. I think it'd be really fun to have a riot shield in this game, and it could basically function very much like a hostage does. You can use your secondary, and they can get flanked or damaged. I don't know. Just sounds slightly unique, no? Probably wouldn't suit the gameplay style, to be honest. I'm just trying to get creative with it. Sometimes they just explode on their own accord, I'm telling you. My go. Shit. That was close. Bloody hell. Oh shit, we're out of ammo. Unheard of, mate. These boys are working me. Spawns are getting real nasty. Next man to walk around the corner. I've got him. You pay syntax error base price for jacket? Bloody hell. Don't tell Almir that. He'll make you. What's happening? What is going on? Shit is just exploding left, right, and centre. Good job, lads. I am not playing this enough like it's adaptive armor build. Let's get my grid online. Then we can talk. Is everybody dead? Got a spawn killing Cloakers too. Am I gonna make a video? Yeah, I will. It's important to like stress test these things. See where they lie. I definitely think this one's big disadvantage against Dozers, but maybe then the recommendation is you just run the Red Fox instead of having fun with the minigun. It probably is, to be honest. If you're being a hardcore serious boy, and if they ever add an additional difficulty, it's got to be the player, right? Oh yeah, I've got revive skills in this build though. That's one big difference. I was not involved in that. How did I think the stock exchange event was pretty cool. I like the concept. I think the execution was good. The kind of thing that like you kind of need to run in the game to really get big participation, but I thought it worked well enough. Certainly no complaints from me. Why aren't the cops staring into space? What's happened? These idiots get lobotomized. Yeah, I also miss having a bit of assassin on this. It's when you only have one thing of adaptive, you could run assassin. Yeah, adaptive is not meant to give you trauma. Or there is not meant to be trauma when you have adaptive. Why did it not say we have all loot secure? Jesus Christ, he's gone through all my armor. Yeah, I've got to say, maybe the Rheinfeld is the play. Not the Rheinfeld. Jesus, the Rheinfeld's never the play. Yeah, you can't just wander up the Dozers with this setup. Hmm.
That wasn't just a success.
Oh well, I can actually run my shot grenades now.
Even if they manage
Oh,
to
I'm
run
rich.
there is no place secure
Bloody hell.
enough to hold you.
That is a lot, isn't it?
Surprise.
What's the armor that lets you fully recover your armor over time? I mean, that's adaptive, but it's not in the game the one that lets you do it completely over time yet. That'll be shield when it's added. I assume it'll have a different name when it comes out. Don't know what they'll call it. I don't want to place 4 ammo bags, man. Don't make me do it. What's this shit? Nah, that's the one. This is the spaz build. Let me show this off. This is fun too. My gun isn't as pretty, but I like it. And is this the suppressor version? No, that's the suppressed version. Oh wait, does this have assassin? It does, but not death knell. Why have I done that, you say? Good question. I don't remember. Ah, I've got extra plates. This build's all over the place though, because I've got extra plates, armor bag, and then I've got assassin skills for some reason. And no adrenaline. I guess we just ain't taking this one too seriously, and then I have code blue. And combat medic, okay. I guess you need to lose your first plate. Whatever. This build will do the job. Is Assassin too much of a free buff? There's no reason not to take it. Only if it doesn't fit and you've got too many important skills. I think it's pretty good to have on passively. I think they made a bit of a mistake making it so you could have it with armor. I think it being its own niche playstyle where you have to not have armor was better than the version we got, where as long as you have one chunk or less. And then they could have gone and you know, they could have left it so you get more health back all the time. I thought it was a really weird rebalance. I didn't think anyone was asking for that, to be honest.
Vlad has asked us to They say the security at this data center is cutting edge. There's
What's a long-range heist, would you say? Golden Shark? I guess that's a long-range heist. Do you think certain skills should be passives for other combinations, like Strategist and Combat Mark, and get Threat Assessment as a passive? Yeah, that's an interesting thought. I think it would be a good way to make some of the more niche, low-powered skills get more done. Yeah, Diamond District is a very long-range heist, actually. That's a good point. Do I think I'd kill you in a cage match? Is that, would I win? Or would I be like, nah, I gotta like break her neck? Because you gotta back yourself. But I'm not necessarily going for the jugular. Kyle, that is my current level of renown, which is just like the number of times you've gone over 150. So I'm really level 400, basically. I heard Payday Lucky would. Oh, well then yeah, of course. No, I'll just win. Show my dominance and we'd both be let free. Right? Right? I need to buy some zip lines, what the hell? I don't own any. Coward? If I was only streaming on Twitch, you might get a different answer, but like, you know, half my livelihood's on YouTube. It's like old school Infamy, a little bit. Yeah, it's not quite as hardcore as the old Infamy system. It's a little more just like, oh, here's some extra levels. They don't do a whole lot right now. They really need to do more. I feel like we'd have a good head-to-head. That's an interesting thought. I'm like the best part of a foot taller than you. And my arms are probably quite a bit longer. However, who's to say? Lexi, I said the other day after we did the Vice podcast, we came up with some random shit in a call afterwards where it was like, we think Grouse is the most dominant partner, and it would take 3 partners to take him down. Who would be your like wingman in that situation, or wing woman, of course? Yeah, you know, that's the kind of thing we should really be talking about on podcasts, not like the future of Payday. Come on, they want to know who's beating Grouse in a cage match. Height isn't everything. Reach is pretty important in fighting. Not that I know much about fighting, but I hear the long arm boys do pretty well. I just gave up on that. Couldn't be asked. I really hate the start of Golden Shark these days. It just kind of annoys me. I just want to get in and start shooting people. I think there might be something wrong with me. Long arms McGee here. I actually don't have particularly long limbs. I'm just assuming you have short limbs. You beat me in a thumb wrestle? I believe that. I think I've never won a thumb wrestle. What the? Alright, mate. Sorry, just walk me a foot out and we'll be alright. It's crazy how they took the lines out where you could like respond to these idiots. But imagine what would happen if you just walked up to a guard and did that? That's what I want to know. What's my height? I'm 5'10". I'm very average in terms of height. I'm not giving you any of the details. Assuming correctly, however, you're scrappy. What's your fight record though, C-Dog? Are you undefeated? Because you've never been in the fight. Always a good answer.
There's someone there.
This guy's an idiot. Should you be doing that? Brother. We're ready to get rowdy.
As soon as we get our hands on that server, we'll have access to all her shady
Yeah.
dealings.
You did beat up a kid in elementary school? I ain't a kid in elementary school, C-Dog. Be serious.
That's the door to the vault. We won't get through without the code.
Damn.
Over there.
Damn it. Wrong code.
I have been defeated. Circle time. Sorry, guys.
Thought I was a duck-billed platypus for a bit and ended up crawling on the floor. There's a perfectly reasonable explanation. Ever heard of mescaline? I'm telling you, stay away from that crap.
I have never heard the duck-billed platypus line before in my life. Hell yeah. Mario would be more than scrappy.
Check the zip.
I'd tag Mario in.
That's the terminal.
Circle simulator removed when?
Okay, I'm in.
I'm told it's on the table. Also, is this how we stealth now? The old brute force method. What's happening down there? That can't be good. Where you going, bozo?
Get ready, gang. Forget the code. The control panel's blocked by the
Oh my god, it's little guy G! Tell everyone, how was your week at Starbreeze?
force the door open.
When do they give you the initiations? I hear they make you play 99 boxes for like 24 hours straight to join that company. And it's like the bit out the Clockwork Orange, where Malcolm McDowell's eyes are like sewed open.
Damn it.
We didn't hear who you're taking, you know, as a semi-current kind of ex Starbreeze partner. Who are you taking in the Great Cage match against Grouse? As it should be, but like, it's a bonding experience, isn't it? Initiations, it's important. Some companies like strap your hands to like bottles of Grumpy Jacks. Others do actual torture.
It's all done.
No, that's not it. Find another.
What I'm saying is, I weigh about 80 kilos. And I might have weighed more then. I might have weighed close to 84 at the time. And Grouse picked me up like I was an actual baby. So keep that in mind during Do Time to Get time. A wee infant. I was just letting you guys do the circles because you were pushing me off them. Bring back Maiden only. I told you, I see it like the Green Goblin mask, but I ain't touching it. I'm stronger willed than that. See beer, buddy. Oh mate, your shoelaces are still floating. They've never fixed it. I hate it here. You'd love to deck dog. Now that's a claim. Any news? Not that I can share. Joachim? What's that in freedom units? Do we still use pounds and stone in the UK? So we're chatting pure shit at this point.
Watch out, they've got cloakers.
All I'm saying is like I had enough heft to be heavy, and he made me feel young again. A truly romantic moment when I put it like that. She got me. It's what? Because you're a woman. We've already worked out that I like that Ocean's 8 film. I just forgot its name. Where's the Techie at? There she is. No, it has nothing to do with her being a woman. I forgot its name because you don't respect. I just didn't know which number followed it. There's a lot of them. Are you saying it's like a mark of respect to be like, yeah, I'd kill you in a cage fight? Or are you saying that like the level of disrespect of being left alive after such an event is too great? We're gonna need someone to sort that drill out. I didn't bother to get any oxygen, so that is not my forte. I just got a double kill. The spans, that's a rarity. Just zap the idiots. What the Techies do? They spawn turret drones and annoying edge grip rush deleters. The worst thing about that is, if they ever get rid of the edge grip rush system, what the hell are they gonna do? Uh-oh. Oh, what? I thought I demolished the Cloaker. No, it was just some lady. Ain't that a kick in the head?
Well done. The thermal lance burned through that door like it was nothing. Now get it out of the way so we can open the vault.
Spas so good mid-range. It fits a really cool niche. This is exactly how the pump should feel. It's really grown on me. It's still like an ultra mid-tier weapon. Like, this is not the best build by any stretch of the imagination. But mega fun. Really fun gun. Gotta respect that.
Just to remind you, we're here for two reasons. The server and the cat.
Flashbang drone? Oh, maybe. Maybe you're right.
The server should provide us with everything we want to know about
You could... I would assume that there would be some other buffs in their place. Oh, I can get...
signal the pilot when you're ready to
I can get Assassin now. Lost my first armor.
check the rooms.
Sir, please no.
Shark wouldn't want anyone to find this too easily.
Damn, losing edge and grit's really embarrassing with this build. Because, like, it's so easy to reload and just get it back. That was a long range kill. I'll let you guys deal with the Dozers. I'll be back in a minute. Hang on, hang on. What I really need to show is that we can do it with this. I think. There we go. 3 shots, but we got there.
All right, Vile is on his way. Hold on till he gets there. That's the zip line. You'll find Hall.
I heard that SWATs are currently taking this zipline too, which is definitely not what they're meant to do. I have an appointment. Get out of here. FAK's probably nicely balanced now, in my opinion. I would like armor, please. Where are you going? Some armor repair kits, maybe? Thank you. Thank you. Big Chungus. Oh, I'm turning into Almir. Playing full-time Almir card and
I'm tracking another assault.
setting Big Chungus.
Be there in about 30 seconds.
The 2 things you can always count on him for. I feel like you could do some silly stuff with, like...
The FBI is here. Cops
Oh shit, what up?
take out the van's fucking antenna.
Just gonna live our lives with an FBI, that's all I'm guessing.
Get it to the roof.
This is probably a decent place, because this is where they come over. Oh, hit marker? Scam. What the hell? He's still alive? No, he's dead. Wait, he was still alive. He just fell over. I got you. Oh wait, it's an FBI, so the idiots are just gonna keep spawning. Hang on, I'll be... Oh wait, it looks like the van's dead. All my health just disappeared. There it is, you just gotta imagine it's an Almir stream now. Oh! Who would I be in the Payday universe? Definitely a civilian to kill.
Watch the hostages. Rescue.
All the people who feel missold by the game,
That's 3 bags.
killing me on loop. I know my place. Okay, I'm killing everything. Pretty legit strategy. Just kill everything, then. Move the bags, lads.
9 bags and counting.
I've got you. Totally would be the Jimmy impersonator. I've got his hair, but none of his glorious personality.
If you want to go for some more.
Are we done?
All right, people.
Why does it say we don't have hair again? 2 hit markers. Absolutely scammed. I'd be Almis toast. Wow. I should be a bank manager, just like Bo, my idol. Look at that increased cash. Wait, and then I'm pretty sure the civilian killed is coming out of the increased cash multiplier, so like, rip. Better not be killing those civs these days. For the record, I would be Bobblehead Bob. Like, see, he exists, he's just an actual man. in real life. Alright, I don't have to mess around now. I can play seriously. Taking my Rock Lee weights off. Fixing the builds. Making sure I have the right Garthini on. Okay, that's the right Garthini. I quite like having the revive skills. It's revive skills or assassin. I just don't think it's necessary. But at that point then, why are you running Fortitude? Hang on. You're running Fortitude because you want your medic perks. But how do you plan to make use of them? And you like Paynas and Boldy, but you don't need it. I'm so not certain. Yeah, dude, chuck me in as Satagi. No one knows his voice actor. I agree that Fortitude is always good, and this is a medic bag build. It's just very like low key. I've not bothered with triage, and I've not bothered with steady hands. So then the question is, like, how much Fortitude do you want? I don't need Walking Tall. I think in concept I'm meant to have Assassin's Metal here. But the only way I could have that would be if I dropped Transporter, which you should never do. The best build is going to include Transporter. And you want the Manipulator skills, because they're also basically necessary. And if you're running Adaptive, you want Enforcer and Combat Reload, because you want a way to reset Grit for plate up. So all of these necessary skills. You don't need Code Blue and Combat Medic. I could drop these 100%. You don't need recoil handling, to be honest. The weapon handles pretty well in and of itself. There is no best build IMO, depends on the player. I agree completely, but there's like best builds, right? There's high tier builds. Oh yeah, Combat Medic is incredible. It's really good, but you don't need it online because just don't die. I genuinely do think that. I think like Code Blue Combat Medic is really nice to have though. And then theoretically you'd want it with Medic, but if you're constantly stacking Grit anyway, it's not an issue. It just feels like there's something about this that isn't synergistic. Does heavy hipfire proc coup de grace? I think it does, but like those damage buffs feel not that good. I tried it on my FIC 22 build and they were okay, but they weren't that consistent. I drop Code Blue. Really? I think the faster reload revive with Medic does feel incredibly good. Because it's that means you don't need the 40% extra from Grit. And like with 1 point, I really need, if I'm going to do this, I would need 4 points. Yeah? So I could theoretically drop this. Don't need Fortitude Aced. I think you kind of need Unyielding, and you kind of need Super Physiological, right? That's going to give you 10. That's not actually going to make that much difference because you're not. Screw Super Physiological. Don't need that. We're basically running it for Paynas and Bolia for the extra buffs, right? And for the extra health. So that you have a sort of second wind if you do lose your armor. I don't care about losing the drain, because theoretically at this point I'd be using full assassin, right? I'd use smoke grenades too, probably. Do you drop killer kinesthetics? So that's not necessary. It is actually tricky, isn't it? Don't know how much value unyielding adds. I don't know either. So that's with both. You're getting that's 60 plus fit, so it's 110 extra health. Your adrenaline quantity is also based on that. I agree that you need killer kinesthetics for the most part. You don't need death now because you can run a trip laser variant instead, but you probably want death now. So then the question comes, okay, do I drop manipulator? The answer it should be a categorical no, unless you know you've got someone on your team that has it. Because you're going to need clean slate interactions, right? Or do you think you can get away with it? Do you think you don't need it because you can survive off bulldozer plays, techie plays? Am I down for viewers to join? Yeah. Just add me on Nebula. It's always open lobbies. As far as Payday 3 has existed, it's pretty much been open lobbies, unless I was playing with a distinct group. Because I don't want to drop recoil handling for no good reason. And I would need Scrounger, obviously, to stay if I was playing around that. I could throw you a fun CQC build that's pretty strong. I'm Commander, I'm always down to see. And so are people in chat, they've been asking for builds. I'm trying to be ultra optimal here. Screw fun. Trying to optimize the fun out of it. What the hell, Sea Dog? That's not how you greet Commander in the chat. This is why I can't trust you as a mod. So aggro, man. It sucks. Really what I'd like to drop is Enforcer Combat Reload, but I need it. It's the only way I can maintain perfect grit uptime. There's no better, less inconvenient way when you're running an adaptive armor build. I really don't think there is. I'm gonna have a quick look at your build. Head with the Ziv Commando. I can't see chat briefly, but yeah, whereas I've always trusted Given, apparently, for like 10 years. Medic Combat Medic, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Ammo Specialist plate up, so I assume this is going to be an adaptive armor build. Obviously the ammo funnel combo. People love sprint loaded, which I definitely get. It's not something I've ever felt like I've needed. Armor setup with loads of escapist skills. Is that because you like to go fast? Disengage is kind of starting to feel like a must-have, by the way. Cloaker's doing my nut-in. See, I don't actually know how useful it is to have. Why are you acing out Enforcer here? Because you can just constantly get edge by switching for Gunslinger. So that feels like something you don't need. What weapons actually need the damage of face-to-face? And I don't really run quick reload on my builds either. It does look like a fun, like, shotgun kind of build. And it doesn't really mess around with all the peripherals I'm kind of messing around with. Speed. Yeah, I thought so. Sent a Nebula friend request? Yeah, sure, I will pick it up once we've worked out what the hell we're doing to fully optimize this. So, we think we keep the revive skills because they're important. We could drop Code Blue. I would... Okay, here's my hot take. I would not drop Code Blue online. Offline, because the bots are dead all the time. But online, maybe the revive is... It's less important that it's faster. Because you already get the slightly faster revive. And then that means I'm playing it without... That means I'm playing it without recoil handling. So the big question at that point is, can I play it without recoil handling? We'll find out. Cool. This looks like it's the build. Now, remember that the only problem is Assassin's only going to work when our first adaptive armor lining plate's broken. But that is most of the heist, because we're not running an armor bag. Alright, good stuff. Never been a fan of Fortitude points bags. Fortitude builds, they eat up too many points. It's funny, because for me, back when it first came out, I'd run every Fortitude setup like this. And then it really did. But you can kind of lean it out, I think. Especially if you're just using it for Pain, Ass, and Bolia. Because we don't care about degradation here, because we're constantly re-upping adrenaline with kills. So, like, Walking Tall is not necessary. Super Physiological, I also don't think it's necessary. If this is even working with those kills, it's only giving me, like, it's giving me 1 point of additional health per kill on adrenaline, which is nothing, really. I do think that we'd need the extra health, though, and I want Pain, Ass, and Bolia. Yeah, I think it's cool. You don't need the max health either, but the max health is giving you way more adrenaline. You saying just run it like this. If it feels like ass not having the recoil handling, I'd run it like this. We'll actually have to see how that feels. Let's get the correct one on. With armor up, you really only need clean slate and maybe plate up, that's it. Yeah, one thing that I don't like about this build is the fact it doesn't have Hardy, but... Not armor up, why did I say armor up with A? Sorry. Can I show it really quick? You want a copy? Yep. And this is the one with the Adelig. I actually think the Pursuant one is cleaner than this. I think there's a variant of it you can run without any assassin that goes a little bit deeper on luxury skills. Things like Code Blue, Triage, Medic Haste. Recoil handling, definitely. We'll see how it goes. Let's queue a Boys in Blue. I think Hardy is definitely a necessity if you're running. Oh god, I just re-accepted sprint. It's over. Wait. Oh no. Maybe battering ram, but damn, I hate picking doors. That's funny. I never use battering ram. It just feels like it's gonna save you about 2 seconds. It's like a never used skill for me. Luxury skills is a great way to summarize most of the skills in the game. Yeah, pretty much. So transport is like a must-have on almost every build, unless one of the reasons, genuinely, that I like Fear and Greed is you don't need to run transporter on it. It's like liberating. Yeah, Hardy's a must-have if you're using the like single armor plate standard lining setup, which I'm running on my other build. But I've still not decided which one I prefer. I think I prefer adaptive, but... Oh, I am tired today, guys. It's also almost midnight, I just realised. So, I need to play a few more. I've literally not recorded anything yet. Just so you know. I wasn't locked in. Now we're locked in. Do you have any thoughts on the extent of the UI revamp? I hope it's not just the menus, but the HUD as well. What do you think? I can't comment on like the extent of it, because we have seen bits and bobs of it, and if I comment on anything like that, I could give it away. So, no comment. We haven't seen like finalized versions or anything, but that's the kind of thing where I should probably just keep my mouth closed. Do I like what I saw? Yeah, I thought it looked good. Yeah, I should be able to accept. I don't see another one. I did accept all the ones I had earlier. I don't know, how many are we up to? Why does it not give you a counter? It's a few. Yeah, I also just wouldn't want to like ruin the surprise and excitement around it. I think it's good, and I think there's reason for people to be excited. But yeah, I do think it's a horrible shame that we've had it look so bad for so long. But
Stealing back gold from the
we have.
cops is a bit ironic. Now, get inside the station.
You don't know why you're here? B-Max. It's good to see you, man.
Lad's gold is locked up tight. Head to the
Maybe you were meant
captain's
to be
office
here.
and find out who has access to the evidence room. Cops will escort you out.
You still can't get away with that
But if
after the
it's
change.
something suspicious beyond that, or
No?
could be
No
look away.
sightseeing. Come on, I'll show you out.
Perhaps another time. Yeah, it is. We do run a fastest finger first policy here.
Down you go.
So it's often the same people, but it's just the easiest way to run it. Trying to limit lobbies otherwise is an absolute nightmare. Maybe one day I'll work it out. Ooh! What that noise that man made.
Guess what I want? We need to end this now.
You guys ever actually managed to kill all the cops and get a trading section? It's very rare, but it is possible.
Another assault team.
Well, then we just blew up the walls, so...
Damn it, that almost blew out my sound system. Well,
Yeah, most of them. Does hit first dagger proc coup de grace? I think it does. I think it does. I could be wrong though.
the winch needs time to do its thing. Keep the cops off it.
Which you could see when someone was putting on their mask, like you can in Payday 2. Yeah. Bunch of weird, like, clever little features from Payday 2 that have just been fully regressed. Not a huge fan of that. But alas, it's just the way it's gone. I do think, and I think this more and more as time goes on, that like,
Initiated a backup upload from their system.
this game should have been given longer
If you
to
have
be
time, go for that data.
really thought out and developed. What the hell? Boys, why are there so many of you? Because I think they really have shown over the last year that it can get a hell of a lot better. But at the same time, as I've said on streams before, like, would we have had the same changes and improvements without it releasing and not being very good?
Connected to the generator.
It's just no yet. No the involved. Because obviously it was released too soon. Well, I knew they didn't have what I considered to be enough content, but I didn't necessarily think it had been rushed when I first played it. Like, it felt like the designs were pretty well thought out, but really, I just don't think they've had enough testing. We're not going to be getting those lovely assassin bonuses until we lose our armor, but I feel like we just chill. I feel like we don't allow that first armor plate to go. We try and keep it for as long as possible, right?
All good to go.
Oh, not quite.
The generator. Make sure the cops don't mess with it when it's up and running.
Armor Overhaul is not next update, no. Armor Overhaul is happening in December. Next update is more CrimeNet UI focused, as we understand, and it's coming in October. Based on more recent updates, probably late-ish October. It has sucked that they've not been able to really speed them up beyond the monthly cadence, but
Keep the cops off it. Sabotage squad on site. Watch out.
I'm killing blokes by accident at this point. They're just walking into my bullets. This weapon's so silly. Like, I fired one extra bullet then, immediately ding the dude in the head. Whoops. This is still my favorite DLC threat. I mean, you guys know I'm a lover of Diamond District, but as far as the DLCs are concerned, Boys in Blue's music's so thematically strong.
Flash drive, and you're good to go.
It also just has the best side objective.
Sound on my rig.
Wish there were more like well thought out side objectives like that in the later heists. It's very clear to me that Syntax and Boys in Blue had the longest time in development, and I would say Boys in Blue had the very longest. Because Boys in Blue was the one that was like ready, and then Operation Medic Bag happened. Basically. It says I'm offline. Does it? I'm certainly offline on Steam. But I shouldn't be offline in game. I find it funny how many people have mentioned. That's actually something I would like feed back to Starbreeze. One of the most frequent things I see mentioned are the gauge packages, and like that never entered my head. I'll be honest.
Good job. Now take a moment to
Crazy fan favorite system, isn't it? And I didn't realize how popular it was. What are you doing? Gauge packages are literally free dopamine. I just never experienced that with it. I'm not a true gauge package grabber. Kick me out of Sea-Dog's Discord server. I am lagging. We got them all? Yeah, we get them all. Oh, is he stuck in a roof? Not my finest shooting. What would the packages even give us? Free dopamine, dude! I don't know, there's nothing like it yet, but it wouldn't be impossible to develop. It's not exactly a complex system, is it? A weapon mod DLC could go pretty hard, because weapon mods are so shitty right now, and so inconsistent. The way the stats are presented sucks. Remember grinding to get a suppressor in Payday 2? Yes, those were the days. Yeah, honestly, Mary, I think the Ghost of Bane is about as likely as anything else Bane related. I don't think we'll ever see Bane. Oh god, I wonder what they do with the bow mod from Payday 2. We're ever gonna see bow in the game again? Yeah, more impactful weapon mods, but also just like let us see exactly what the stats are doing. Now there's that feature that, what would you even call it? It's like a it's on Mod Workshop, but it shows you a much better numerical breakdown of what weapon mods are doing. Ooh. Oh god. That is the one major adaptive armor downside. You will get ruined. Ooh, invisible gun, invisible gun. I see it. I don't know what I'm going to do when they finally fix this piece of shit map. Like, what am I going to do when I can't complain about the lighting? It'll be over for me.
Over there, sniper! Kill the fucking sniper!
Hey, White Wolf, thank you again for the super chat. Emote, wheel improvements. Go loud, let's leave, keep looting. Take them out quietly. That actually seems like a lot and kind of complex, but I certainly like the go loud one. What I would say is though, like, communication features just need to be properly implemented, like, from the ground up, right? So I don't think we can fix it just with the wheel. Oh god, where have I put that? Okay. sure that's working quite as intended, but we'll be fine. I'll come unlock the door. I know I need to be shouted at. God, I haven't even needed to use my armor, have I?
To go. Time to secure that loot. That's 7 bags.
We done?
That's enough gold to make Vlad happy. But hey, the more the better.
Sure, this is enough.
It ain't enough.
Never any doubt that you handle that.
There we go. Oh, guess we're all gonna go green. Hell yeah! What a way to go.
I got my gold, and that bitch Captain Blight will have to come up with some other plan for her pension.
Yeah, the wheel is so underused.
I don't know what's worth more.
This house still doesn't give a lot of loot, but gives a shit ton of infamy points. I just spilled that straight down me. This is always an issue with this water bottle. The rim is just so wide. What does everyone think of the mask of the week? He's kind of like a generic Payday 2 mask, and I think I love it. just give me those generic Payday 2 masks, man. Yeah, agreed, I see it. Water bottle? I don't sound like that. Fabricate, come on. I've just seen you on my friends list. You ain't no friend of mine. What are we thinking? I'm so bad for defaulting to the DLC heist because I just think they're substantially better than a lot of the base game offering. The new Master of the Week is so good. Yeah, I also thought the Oni one was sick. Did I miss the 30 HP from unyielding? Yeah, dude, did you not see me dying to... Oh, that's such a good point. Yes, I was going to make a joke about dying to the gas. You're completely right. That's such a waste. I, for some reason, was thinking I had 4 or 5 downs. But I don't, because I'm running adaptive armor with it. Really smart point. I think unyielding is much more viable on the non-adaptive armor version. Thank you, Zelda Monhime. I need to run up, but I got there. Hope they can focus on giving us more free heists since they aren't locked to giving us DLC heists predominantly. And yeah, so first of all, like, yes please. That should be the #1 priority in terms of new free content. It should be heist content. However, for this game to be developed, it has to prove profitability. It's unlikely to do that through additional sales of the base game. At least not in the short term. Maybe this year 1 edition will sell gangbusters, I don't know. I don't know why it would. Nothing indicates that to me at this point. So they're going to need a constant revenue stream, so there will be more DLC stuff. Just, like, no two ways about it, that's going to happen. Because the game needs to be profitable for them to look after it. Is it a bad take to want more loud-only / stealth-only heists? I don't think it's a bad take. I think that you get more content out of a heist by making it both, right? I think it's been a smart move for them to try and make every DLC heist both, because you appeal to a wider range of players, obviously, but also you make it so even though the RNG hasn't been great, you are getting fundamentally double the content. So I know why they don't. I think if they add loud-only or stealth-only heists for free, it's a better look than doing it paid. It is now really hot in this room.
Let's scope out the lobby.
Ooh, that is Scry Digital.
Okay.
People just cock around on this heist for too long. I'm
Code for the basement door.
a walk through the front door and
Time for another strategy.
got the wrong pistol on again.
No time
Why did you guys not tell me? completely my mistake.
The code as we speak. Keep the cops away.
God damn it, that's some fun. I'm not hanging around.
Hello.
Don't try to play the hero.
Remember playing this on launch? Oh yeah. Back when the techies were doing like triple the damage they do now, if not more actually. Nothing feels big like in Payday 2. I think there's Syntax. Well, I guess actually Syntax was the first heist in the game that I was like, yes, I can see that they're expanding the scope. Then we got Boys in Blue, which felt like a scope regression, which is why I was a little bit of a downer on it.
Not sure what that was, but the code breaker's back
But I thought Houston Breakout wasn't incredible in terms of scope and scale, but I do think Fear and Greed has maxed it out. That's as big as we're getting for the single days right now. It's as close to like White House scope as we're getting. I think Houston Breakout's fundamental problem is the fact that like Houston is barely features. He's like a total and utter non-event in that heist. Whereas Hoxton barely features in Hoxton Breakout, but you're constantly communicating with it. Sorry, I don't know why I'm trying to snipe people with my shotgun. Health please, health please. Thanks for your health. God, the music's just so consistently solid though, isn't it? Evidence bag breakout, yeah. I was really disappointed by the way they handled Houston in that heist.
Now we can zip right along.
Because I don't think it's a bad heist. I just think it failed to do what it could have done so easily. Oh, here come the boys, by the way. I could probably stand here for the entire heist, just not letting them come past. Not like I need to reload. Ammo funnel hate is molding right now. This guy doesn't even know where his R button is. Found it, guys. Election Day's got some pretty good scope. Oh, piss off. I'm not letting them get all the sips up here, but yeah, they've already got most of it. See, I feel the extra health on this build, to be honest. The thing is, I don't think that the ammo funnel change should have happened, but I don't think ammo funnel should exist as it currently does. I think it should be an entire playstyle. I'm running laps, I can't find any cops. What the hell's going on over here? I feel like they've made it so hazers drop their little thingies more often. Does anyone else feel that? Like I see it reasonably frequently nowadays. What is going on? Why are there so many bad people here? Jesus Christ, lads. Leave it out. They've definitely increased the likelihood of them dropping them, which I get because they were shit. You barely see them build it. But they're a wee bit irritating, aren't they? Freed most of them. That's annoying.
Police assault incoming. 30 seconds. I'm using a remote link to scan the server through the.
Yeah, I just think ammo funnel and obviously replenish was by far the bigger issue. But I think the two should be very different skills. I think it should be a whole build around playstyle, like their own separate skill tree, and there should be skill trees. And you should be limited in terms of like how much you're able to commit to using them. You know, if that. My big suggestion was you make it so that when you do reload, you like lose all your buffs, but you double up on them, no reload playstyle, and you make that a playstyle instead of it just being like, oh, everyone doesn't bother to reload. I don't know. I believe that there's a harmonious world where we can all agree, or actually, it's probably too good, but there's ways we could make it fun. Still good, but better like macro balance. Ammo bags are useless for all sorts of reasons though. It's not just because of how good old replenish currently works. It's got just as much to do with the other systems that we're more dependent on. Like having healing utilities is simply more important at this point. Ammo funnel makes other skill ideas less fun since it's so OP. I completely get what you're saying there. I think that you should have to build around it, that's what I'm saying. You nerf it by requiring greater commitment to the skill.
The helicopter is too busy for a weapon drop right now.
But I also think the entire game should be balanced around the power level of ammo funnel. So, and I'm sure that would not be a popular opinion for many people. Why did Techie just disappear immediately? Yeah. Yeah, it should definitely be a build defining skill, and it should very much require that level of commitment. Like I said in the video about it, either it should only work on like a few weapons instead of working universally, or it should require a great deal of commitment to be able to use on all weapons. As it stands, it costs 2 skill points in what's already one of the best skill trees, skill lines, because they're not trees in the game. Like, almost everything in that line is viable, except for its first skill, ironically. Trying to get to adrenaline and just getting shotgunned a lot. It ain't working, guys. Is this my first time playing? Yes, Hotline. I have never played. How could you forget so easily? Times we had together. Hi Goose, how's it going? I saw you left a review on the game today. Did give me a little giggle. I am melting. You have strong opinions on some aspects? Me too. Dude. Houston didn't really break his hands. It's all a conspiracy theory. Doesn't have any hands. Excuse me? If only I could put my weapon away. Have a proper look at these grippers. Wait, that's what people say about toes, don't they? God, I hate feet.
They're in 30 seconds.
I like how like, they could have just committed to like he broke his hands on the judge's face, but instead they're like weirdly vague about it. They're like, yeah, he might have just been, might have just hit some random dude.
Cops
Cops
won't stop coming.
won't stop coming. It's everywhere.
Cops inbound. Stay on your toes.
Here, a cloaker.
That's all 3 pieces of the drone data. Now for the tricky part. Getting the
Where is he? There he is. I knew I heard him up here somewhere.
up here. The front door
Occasionally mechanics work.
explosives in that utility space by the control room, and we'll blast a new exit through the sewers.
You got fired from your job. There's no goose mask in Payday 3 and Jimmy's not in the game, so life is not going good. First of all, if that first one is the case, Jesus Christ, man. Terribly sorry to hear it. You put the Jimmy situation really into perspective.
Got a ham in a can.
I do assume he is kind of freaky.
Dozer left.
I will be putting that in the story of Payday. See you, loser. He says. There's a mod to replace Joy with Jimmy. What? Why did I get here? What the? Sorry, I just teleported. Love this game. Love this game.
Pearl is downed.
Watch out.
I have a partner and I cannot get Jimmy in the game. Yeah, I think it's above my pay grade, to be honest. It's out of my hands.
Christ. That explosion worked a little too
It's a travesty. But yes. Here we go. Let's enjoy some of this. Mmm.
ready, guys.
So tasty.
Give it all they got.
Ice cream's so good.
Shield coming in hot.
Wait, don't look at him. Look at me. This idiot.
Okay, now hold out until the chopper's there.
Make me want to go home and melt Dozers with the R800, 880. That takes some patience, man.
The park. The helicopter can't.
Do we have the last bags, by the way? I actually have no idea. We certainly do not. I'm a all loot kind of Andy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Pretty embarrassing. But I do love my all loot.
Time to hustle. The fucking cops won't regroup until you're dead.
Watch out for that drone.
Surely, being down here on my own will not lead to terrible accidents occurring.
Got a fucking drone right there.
I'm coming, lads. I'm pretty sure that was the last one.
Pearl has gone down.
Uh-oh. Oh, excellent zaps, lads. Hello! Bloody hell. What a heist.
Somebody help Dallas.
I've honestly felt pretty untouchable with this build, so... Lads, you're gonna want to heal up.
People, the cops are not backing down this time.
What a funny animation to die during.
Wasted the zap.
What a way to go! Dylan, I think we got it all, mate. I'll hold them back.
After you load up our servers, consider going back for a bonus.
True ammo funnel gameplay. I'm reloading, I'm reloading.
That's one.
I'm hear no complaints from you.
5 bags and counting.
I think it's above everyone's pay grade, Goose. I think Jimmy's lost to us. Okay, I'll stop standing in the doorway. Come in, lads. Hello.
Time to hustle. The fucking cops won't regroup until you're dead.
Cops fall out the ceiling. They are meant to fall down through like a grate, I think. They are meant to come from above.
I didn't think it was possible to scare the hell out of an IA system. I've tried.
I still don't understand why the Butcher contracts this heist. Can you show the shotgun version too? Yeah, what I was running then. I sure can. It's not overly different, but it's single play. So you do kind of have to live the first wave to feel useful. No revive skills either. No combat medic, which kind of stinks, but... No combat medic, but also no way to have constant uptime on grit in this build, so... This is a gunslinger variant. I just feel that the pursuit's better with it. Life is better, nobody else has it worse than me. It sounds like it, Goose, to be honest. What's the best ice aesthetically and why is it dirty ice? I mean, Sergeant Sociopath, you're definitely correct there. Sadly, you spend most of that heist staring at a fence in the back, not soaking up the good vibes, so... Yeah, I've become a hater. But like, that one nails the Payday vibe. That was the like first feedback we got when we played it. I need to do something about this Gostini though. I think I hate something about it. Just stick a big sight on it. Nah, maybe that'll do the job actually. Goose, thank you so much. That's 12 months of membership. This is immense generosity given the fact that I can't get Jimmy in the game. Huh. Weird. So to get the question mark, you have to right click it. How odd.
There's an armored transport.
Runs menu every day. What are we feeling?
We're gonna rob it. This one will be loud.
Feeling road rage? Sure, why not? I like Fear and Greed. I do. I really do. I just think that they, it's just the strongest example of a heist getting rushed out the door. Some snow in Payday 3 would go hard. Give me that Christmas vibe. There's already a mod that does a great job of varying up the time of day and stuff. If they could, you know, endorse that shit, implement it, would be really cool. One beer like 3 hours ago and he's all over the place. Biggest lightweight around. Guys, my Switch copy of Payday 2 has been dispatched. I'm the guy who bought up every single copy of Payday 2 on the Switch when I saw it was getting delisted. Fair warning, lads. If it's getting delisted on Switch, future's not bright for Payday 2, is it? Do I think as a Starbreeze partner, the heist we already have will get an RNG upgrade later? It's not something we've been told about. It's something we've mentioned, though. It's highly requested, but so's everything else. Hey, we're twinning. WV. I just hate lockpicking. What can I say? Nolly leaving his job to become a full-time Payday 2 Switch copy reseller? Finally. Finally, some good taxable income. Christopher calling for the lab rat's return. I'm with you, mate. I don't think we've got many in the army, though. They did ask in the survey. Yeah, I think it's to see whether it's something they should prioritize. Nothing we've been told, but it is something we would like to see. I think upgrading, removing, redesigning the circle objectives would be an excellent first step in that process.
The diversion worked. The truck should be here any moment. Let's get to work. Set up the EMP. When it goes off, the truck will be disabled. We're on a timer. Roughly 90 seconds until the
See, Road Rage is a funny heist because you really don't get much of a chance to trade civs.
This show's over.
At least when you're playing online, you don't. But it doesn't matter because the heist ends so early. It's hardly an issue. Yeah, Golden Shot's only downside in circles, really. There's other heists, like 99 boxes, that have other problems. Although that's a nice looking heist too, to be fair to it.
Driver's gonna sound the alarm as soon as they realize what's happened. Be
I'm giving it its dues. Yeah, I also think that future heists will be the priority to some degree. But if they want to sell base copies of the game, right, they're going to need a game that people are happy to buy into.
cool as fucking cucumbers. Keep it up.
Yeah, I think that Arma 2.0 is an impressive compromise that goes against what would have been the easiest option, and that's one of the reasons I'm a little more confident for year 2 than I would be otherwise.
Connected, but it'll take a second.
Every DLC has been released for the Silver Edition owners yet. That was up to Boys in Blue. The Boys in Blue DLC was pretty good. The weapon pack's very good. It's got one of the strongest weapons in the game, probably the strongest SMG in class, and then the ball kick's pretty damn good still. Golden Shark is great, but feels a little sad compared to First World Bank from Payday the Heist.
Get this truck to where we want it.
I don't know. I do like Golden Shark, so...
We're going to use the ramp at the end of the construction site to expose the bottom of the truck. That's the best way to
I don't entirely agree with you there. But I would be happy to see something like a First World Bank.
Stop moving. Cops are bringing in naders. Hostage rescue is on the scene.
My main 99 boxes hope is they just take it out of the bloody game. I kid. Or do I? Missing way too many shots. That chopper sniper's been spawning a lot more frequently recently. He lived. What's that? This guy stinks. Whoops. Hey, Punk Freeman. It's good.
Almost there, gang.
Sorry, if I can't get Jimmy, I got to get H3. Alright. There's asking for the difficult and there's asking for the impossible. You gotta be realistic. Although, I recently went back and watched the, congratulations for 10 years Payday, and Ethan's there. They got Ethan.
Keep fending off the cops.
Guess Almir's still in contact.
Careful. They're sending in cloakers. Great. Now let's get this can wide open. Check under it for an electronics hack.
There we go.
These vehicles are cutting edge in armored transport, but nothing's entirely secure. The underbelly is this beast's weakness.
Goddamn nader!
He's dead before I get there. You guys are too strong. My teammates, too powerful. Foxley, thank you for the bit. so generous as ever. Always good to see you.
Just say the word.
Legendary troll, you.
Almost there. Get those cables exposed.
Where'd that Techie out? There she is. God, you can even just cross map snipes if you fancy it.
Into the loot chute. We have
Lads, you might want to pay attention to me. Just a suggestion. So this is a full clear, admittedly of a short heist, but without even having any armor repair kits. This is just running on a prayer. It's not great over range, is it? I'm not loving the hipfire deagle over medium range.
Move down along the bridge.
I actually feel like I'm better off with the shotgun out.
Dallas has gone down.
I'm coming back, Dallas. Lexi. It's gonna be alright. I'm gonna eat this first though. Shit, the bulldozer. It might not be alright. No promises. What's going on? Ah! Goose! Thank you for the generosity. You going to bed? Take care, mate. Have a great evening. Sleep well. See what I can do about Jimmy. That was silly.
Cops are not regrouping anymore.
Oh, that's a new animation. I don't think I'd seen that before. Wow.
Okay.
Incredible.
Ropes and harnesses and rappel down to the ground.
This is the part of the heist I wanted to do, but it won't let me. Imagine they added one of the TF2 mercs as a character. I mean, I know they like Valve, but Valve don't even like the TF2 mercs.
Happy with the loot.
Don't you think Smoke feels bad without Overcooked? Nah, just like chuck it a little bit in advance and... I mean, I prefer it with Overcooked, it's just expensive. I don't think it feels bad at all, because you barely even need it to, like... If you throw in a decent enough area that picks up loads of spawns, already job done. But you only need to pick up like 1 or 2 dudes, and then you can just chain off them. I don't know, I feel like it feels pretty good, and the pursuit's so good against Dozers that it's a no contest most of the time.
We're going to clean out the vault at Golden Shark.
No, we're not. We're going to clean out the vault at Diamond District, thanks to Beckett. That run got you the non-stop truck achievement? Hell yeah. Thoughts on the B9? You know, it is better with the improved ammo, and I actually quite like the preset they gave us for compensating us for playing the game. No, Overcooked is certainly a good skill. It's in an awkward tree. Like, I don't want to waste a point on Demolitionist. It doesn't do anything for me. Second point on Overcut. Like, there's nothing. The build is too lean already. There's nothing I could switch out. So I'd have to drop Fortitude. I'd have to drop Transporter. I like it, but I just don't think it's necessary. More people watching the stream than playing the game. That is untrue. Player numbers have been fairly good. It's the weekend. Let's have a look. Let's do a little Steam chart digging. 1,560 current players on Steam alone. It's still not many, but the 30-day average being back above 1,000 is the most impressive thing to me. Because the game's still lacking a shit ton of its replayability features. So the people who are here are just here because they like it. No, I think Unyielding is worth it on this build. Not this build, the one I switched to, but I think it is worth it on the shotgun build. Because that's running the extra down, and it's running the standard armor. So then you're getting 110 extra health, which is a pretty significant sum. I think the infinite grenade build is still viable. We tried it the other day. It's just you don't have that much survivability. I think what you could do is build into it with clean slate and manipulator and have more survivability that way. But then the problem is you've blown up all your civs because you're running a grenade build. Can't find a game unless you quick search. I do think the quick play feature is pretty good for getting you into a game, but that's weird. That's weird. I didn't have issues the other day. I actually queued a little bit. First time in ages I've just hopped on the game and not played solo. I found lobbies pretty easily. I love how we have to go into Aston Fine right now because it's bloody broken.
See anything that catches your fancy? Hey, it's yours if you want it to be. Whenever you're ready, start grabbing. Shock and awe it is. The plan is the same. Steal those rocks.
We got a breakout from the inside.
Take the backed up
Okay,
into the van.
it just don't work from the inside either, does it? Yeah, I'm not running adaptive on that build. The key to this heist, by the way, is to not go too fast to the point where you...
Mile is flying in
Oh
the
shit.
Hang on.
I forgot this is kind of annoying. You actually have to drill these doors. Yeah, the key... I love how they lock down all the sips, by the way. Like, no, you guys can't escape.
I can do hostage negotiations if you tie down some civilians.
It's the most random shit they break as well. Like, how does a random door in a, as far as I know, untouched heist break? Prototype 3 drills. It's such a shame. I remember hearing about those during Gamescom and them saying like, yeah, we just don't think they're going to work that well. But they were really, really popular. Yeah, they did randomly get rid of the nightclub door handles, didn't they? That wasn't a fever dream. That really did happen.
All the bags have been dropped. Grab the parts and put that cage together.
Ooh, it's the loot cage. I actually think it's a more convenient escape route. No! Oh, 10 seconds of hammering. Eh. Oh shit. Jesus. You nearly landed on my head. You guys probably shouldn't have like locked all the civilians in here, just a suggestion. Yeah, try not to push too fast to where you end up with a final charge and you can't trade any of your civs. That's my great advice on this heist. My god, my screen's getting more and more messed up the longer I have it on. Hang on, I need to find a corner and turn it on and off again because I'm getting like blue lines across it. It's a little broken. Glad they fixed the reward on this. Hang on, hiding in a corner. I can actually see what's happening on my stream screen, so it's great.
Rescue units have arrived. Sabotage squad on site. Watch out.
Mate, stop that. I'm coming. I missed. I missed and I have not reloaded. I don't think Disengage is a must. I don't think it should be a must either. Like, I think that's unfun. But there's no skill you can trade out to make Disengage work. If you want the core of what this build is, you're stuck with it.
Find the controls for those shutters.
Donald Trump just showed up in recommended channels. Known Payday, enjoy it. Convicted felon, though. Where's the button? There it is. I need to get out of this place. See, don't need disengage, just need good ears. Good ear haver over here. It's not true, actually, mate. I don't feel like my hearing is that strong. Ow! Shit. That was painful. An asshole. Ruined my life from down there. What the? That's a power machine, huh? Let us parry cloakers? Hell yes. I want a Dark Souls. I can kind of do that healing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually doing a really poor job of juggling my skills right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That one was on me. Okay, now I actually won't die immediately. Get some bags if anyone wants them. Hello, Lonely Tex. How's it going? It's a late stream time for me, so maybe works better for other people. I don't know. Did it on a whim. Really? I didn't know I was gonna make it after I drank that beer and just wanted to sleep. Such is life. What's the build I'm testing? This is like the most bog standard Adalig. Basically got all the good skills in the game build. To be honest, hard to describe other than it's an assault rifle that one-shots everything. With adaptive, which is probably the preferred armor type. Assassin, so you've got healing. It's just bloody good. Yeah, it's good to see you, Lonely Tex. It really is. Appreciate that. I'm assuming it's the machine in here. Wait, it's not the machine in here? I must be up top then. Just my main build, yeah, probably. We're just trying to sort of like clean it up, make sure it is as optimal as it can be. There's always going to be some skills that other people would really enjoy more. Jump scare. I'm gonna need some close range kills, lads. That is bugged, right? Like, there must be a bribe that you can do that is like a favor, and she's constantly mentioning it, but you still just have to use the thermite like usual. So I'm pretty sure it's just all a buggy issue with the game. She constantly chats shit about that bribe. Well, that's a lot of boys, isn't it? Just missed every shot. Excellent stuff. There's the Techie. Just the other side of the wall. Excuse me. Oh! Dude, just 360, mate. It's like, dude nicked our bag. What the hell? Where's he off to? Hoping we get more mass customization. Of all the systems that was so like would have been so easy to develop, big style. Mass customization is the one that like most got overlooked in my opinion. I don't think they value a more robust mass customization system, but they could have gone crazy with it in my opinion. Such a shame. I honestly hate the snipers in this map. They spawn so far away, hitting them is a nightmare.
Get those loot bags to the cage.
Oh, is that the rest there? That explains it. Half the time I don't even know where to put down my trip mine because like you literally just need 2 and you've covered half the spawns on the map. I guess I should just have it over here. Cover these guys coming out. Oh man, I just watched him do that. Is it worth me to uninstall Payday 2 and some other things to play Payday 3? I mean, if you enjoy the Payday 2 experience, you could definitely get a lot of enjoyment out of Payday 3, especially if you've not tried it out yet. Payday 3 is not as big as Payday 2 either, as far as I remember. Payday 3 is ludicrously large. Sorry, Payday 2 is ludicrously large. All I can say is only one of the games is going to be getting consistent content. At least for a few months. We good to go? If you're sensible with this heist, you can actually hold off the final charge for ages. Who's that? Get him! Oh god, I threw that at such a weird angle. The hell? I like threw it down.
That's 4 bags. That's 7 bags. Lyle is on his way back for the cage pickup. Sentry going in place. More cops on the way. They're in 30 seconds.
You hold it off just by not securing the loot. Smoking them. Smoking them.
Like the way your mind works.
Oh, it's the FBI van. Oh, there goes the FBI van. Rest in peace. Ah! So no.
Over here. I got a medic bag.
Just picked up a transmission. The cops are about to launch a final assault.
No more armor repairs, let's see. I don't think anything is competing with the other league for kills right now. But the play is definitely to have the red fox instead of the minigun. Which I don't like, because the minigun is fun. But it gives you a bulldoze deleter. Which is quite important here. Why are politicians on Twitch? They've got to appeal to the young demographic. The US election this year is going to be absolutely insanity in terms of like what decides it by the looks of things. So they got to push for those young Pennsylvania voters. For me following American politics. It's too many mods you gotta reinstall to play. Yeah, that sucks. You do get kind of used to them, don't you? Personally, the way I did it is I just had like a permanent mods folder that I moved around from like computer to computer. Or if you got a fat Google Drive, it's always an option. I do live in the UK, yeah. Why are the spawns so chill on this heist, by the way? Don't see a lot of Sentry gun builds? No, but I respect users of it. If you're playing online, you can totally get away with Sentry gun builds. I think it's a really tricky thing to do solo. You gotta be a pretty crazy dude to deal with no survivability. Should blue armor get more damage resistance? In the new system, in my opinion, it probably should, yeah. It probably should be buffed slightly further. AI Bane voiceover replacer for Shade. The Bane AI voice was pretty solid, wasn't it? I've not heard him sing yet, though. That's how you really know. Yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty unassailable, dude. I see the argument for Disengage, but there's nothing to drop. This, to me, is the cleanest and best build. Definitely the most consistent. But this is slightly more fun in my play experience, at least. Let's... I really like Damn District. It's just a fun heist. Let's touch this guy. Maybe headshot skill? Do you mean the sharpshooter skill that resets your edge? Because theoretically, if you're just resetting grit, you might as well reload for both. The most popular Payday 3 Twitch streamer? Ah, yes, I'm beating the dude that's always AFK farming. Finally, my moment has come. Yeah, I think Sentries are really underbaked in the end. I thought like the abilities that they came with were kind of neat, but could have done a lot more with them. Doesn't feel right not playing as Pissed Alice, you know? Show skills, screenshots. Wait, what the hell? Show you the shotgun build now, but it's not like it's not revolutionary. I feel like a lot of people in my videos would be like, "You've just put together the most generic build of 2024, sir." And I'll say, "Yes, that's how the game works right now." Using the solo mode to got objectives. Yeah, they die really quickly. I do think the fact they moved away from them having ammunition was a smart move, but it's resulted in them being these little fragile things that you have to babysit a little too much.
That's the penthouse's main entrance. Another way in could be through the ventilation shaft at the top of the stairs on your right.
Got a guard over there.
What's everyone shafting?
I love this part. We're gonna be best friends.
They know we're here. Just make your way inside.
I hate this door so much. I got them, boys.
Bedroom's electronically locked. Find strong Wi-Fi hotspots and I can hack it through the local network.
They just don't, do they?
All right, fucker.
I feel like security's not programmed to like charge you down. So they'll just chill out with you. I'm just trying to keep them alive. Go on. Go on, sir. Are you smiling at me? Ah! Okay. Hostages acquired. I think you'll get Shadow Raid, Mitch. I really do. I think that will come eventually. Slaughterhouse, multiple day heists like Election Day. Election Day seems popular. And I don't blame you. I think it's a neat heist. But it surprises me how popular it is. I think having the multi-days is really cool, but I don't see a world in which Starbreeze are comfortable. I don't see a world in which they're comfortable releasing a heist that has kind of content that lots of players won't necessarily experience, you know what I mean? The biggest issue with Shadow Raid is ladders. They just need a workaround for that, like, program ladders. A more serious solution. For me at least, would be to add zip lines or something. Although adding ladders, lads, come on. Yeah, it's definitely something that's being like discussed. For them to be like, ah yes, but that heist has all the ladders. I wonder whether maybe it was considered over-turbid as the stealth-only heist that came out a while back. What are you laughing about? Yep, no ladders. Unprogrammable. You know how it is. Highly complex. Many have tried. Few have succeeded. Good weapon, that, isn't it? Oh god. And then suddenly... fall apart. I felt like that sniper just stopped spawning for a while. Is that just me? Yeah, keep spawning, idiots. Ow. Oh, I'm getting shot to shit at here. I just wish I could kill shield ever so slightly faster. Why are bulldozers already spawning? What the shit? Not something I foresaw. A big kill. Oh, I kind of wanted that. Not gonna lie. Oh. Good. I stopped panicking and missed all my shots. I need it. Sorry. Stealing. Guys, we've done this so quickly, we're not going to get a single trading session. That's going to be the problem. I can't showcase my cool build. Health or armor builds? Yeah, I think adaptive armor builds tend to be the most fun. But I do think this standard armor build is pretty cool once you get a bunch of armor repair kits going. Do we all agree that the new, the absolute apex of difficulty now is Fear and Greed? How can I catch all these spawns? can't, because I can't even place one there.
That's how it's done.
Holy shit, we will get to trade. It's a miracle.
Get to Clover. She's down.
Shitballs.
Shitballs.
Shit. Christ on a shit stick.
It's decrypted.
Christ, and the shit stick's a good one. Mate, you taking the piss? I think I'm the worst trip laser user on the planet.
On the way. They're in 30 seconds.
They should do a 6-hour sexy in Payday 3. That'll boost player count. Come on, dude. You know, sorry, six seconds might do it, but ain't no one sitting around for 6 hours. You know that like average watch time on that shit wouldn't be good.
Get ready. Here they come.
But yeah, if they add it with Bonnie, then we're talking.
Shit. A dozer.
Shit, a dozer.
Big ass dozer.
I have confused that young man.
Cops are about to launch a final assault.
I'd really like a. Like, I think the best way to test builds would be if we had a holdout star mode. It's just such a non-issue getting sniped with this setup. We seem to be missing a bag. Oh, we're literally missing a bag. I'm carrying it. It's me. It's always me. Wait. Where'd it go? Oh yes. Let's get messy with it. No, I'm missing multiple bags.
This attack wave won't stop until they have you in custody. Get the fuck
Lads, I'm not leaving until we've got all the bags. I have complete enough of faith in you to not die. I can hear her pushing buttons downstairs.
Dallas is downed.
Oh wait, we were going for an achievement? I did not get that memo, I will be honest. I didn't feel fully informed we were going for an achievement, I'll be honest. Shield's just ruining my life. The thing is, the Adelaide could just tear through this wave so quickly.
Moving anymore. You'll keep coming until you're dead or eliminated.
Rest in peace, the hand in the can. Ow, holy shit. Hardy, eh? Pretty good skill.
Somebody help Dallas.
We living. Thanks so much, Diaz. Appreciate it. That is not the overkill weapon I was expecting to pick up, I'm gonna be honest. Nor that one.
I'm having the big gun delivered to you now. Let's get you out of there. Head over to the chopper. This attack wave won't stop until they have you in custody. Get the fuck out of there.
I didn't hit a single shot then. Wow, we.
Now that's what I call
Excellent shooting.
invasion. Those ex-murky assholes didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, when you expect a minigun, you whip out the overkill sniper. It is a little disappointing, I'll be honest. Alright guys, it's been a long day. It's coming up to 1 AM. I'm gonna call it there. Thank you so much for joining me though. Very fun evening of matches. And it was 50% more money. So, as Hoxton says, I'm rich. That was awful. I'll see you later. One of the most fun Payday experiences you had? Hell yeah. Good stuff. Thanks for sticking around. I really enjoyed it. See you all soon.